Kuzampola. Namaste, good morning to all respected online viewers. Long live their majesties, long live our leaders, and long live our friendship. Welcome to this online yoga and Ayurveda workshops, Embassy of India, Timpu, ICCR's Nehru Wangchuk Cultural Center, yoga teacher MKV SSN Murthy here. My sincere praise to the Almighty to see all the best things to their majesties and the whole Bhutan. So before recitation, I would like to this kind of simple practices in maintaining COVID protocols so called. So first, as a first priority, try to avoid crowding or try to properly follow this safe physical distancing and try to cover your face with two masks and available face shields, or you can use helmets also, two-wheeler helmets also. But please remember, when you will come back to the home, please properly wash them. Then second one is for any region, don't touch your tongue to count currency or to count papers. And like always, carry your hand lotions and hand sanitizers, but please give first priority to wash your hands with soap water. And the second one is nozzle oil applications, Anutaila and Shadbindu Taila, or plain cow ghee. If you know about this administration of these oils called Nasa Chikitsa, please use them. This is very wonderful technique, not only for these COVID protocols, but also for many kind of phlegm level disorders. Second thing is throat gargling techniques while using estimadu powder, or while using tripala powder, or while using plain salt also, but with acceptable hot water. So like clean your throat as per the requirement. In a day you can go for 3 to 4 times or plus 4 times also. And next application is called steam inhalation. So using ajwain seed oil, or using eucalyptus oil for the steam inhalation. So please set your small device, the steam inhalation device, next to your doorstep. Before entering into the home, please try to refresh yourself with this kind of steam inhalation. So it is the hot air can easily remove the bacterial cells and viral cells and fungal agents which will be hidden inside the paranasal and parasynal cavities. And please and also please maintain the overall hygiene. Next one is vitamin A, vitamin D, C, and zinc-based diets. Very simple and very important, which will be available in local green leafy vegetables, fresh fruits and nuts, milk-based items, milk products, and mushrooms. Next one is 6 to 8 hours of sleep required, or plus 1 or 2 hours may required if you are more active in your activities and in your day affairs. Like physical exercise is also very important. So at least half an hour to 45 minutes in the morning, half an hour to 45 minutes in the evening. Physical exercise is important. As a yoga teacher, I can recommend yoga, and in the yoga also, please try to perform inversions, back bends, and leg stretchings. Very simple and effective exercises to cut down the rigidness portions from the body, as well as it will just regenerate the body also. So our kitchen is our first pharmacy. Please try to remember to have this kind of practices, cloves and honey practice, to get rid of the many phlegm level disorders, or it is also a preventive practice to to stop the some of the phlegm related disorders. Second thing is turmeric and garlic, ginger and ajwain seeds powder, and as well as jaljeera. Then next one is cumin and coriander, cinnamon, ilachi, rock salt, hing and pepper, honey, jaggery, and golden milk preparation, kadachai preparation, local shilajit, and local cordyceps and chyawanprash. These are very simple and effective home remedies. So anyone can be healthy while using these kind of practices, especially in maintaining immunity. These kind of ingredients, these kind of elements will definitely boost the immunity, as well as it will definitely boost the metabolic activity rate also. And coming to the recitation, this recitation again from the Ayurvedic text. So it is saying that ahara sambhavam vastuhu rogascha ahara sambhavaha hita hita viseshascha viseshaha sukha dukkha yoho. It is saying that food is our first medicine. In that food, again, fresh air, fresh water, and fresh environment, everything will be added. So here it is saying that ahara sambhavam vastuhu rogascha ahara sambhavaha, means it is the food will give the right health, and also the same food can create damage also if it will be over, or if it will be unlimited. So the food is our medicine. So please remember this kind of technique. Food is our medicine, and our hunger is our daily disease. So we have to maintain the same kind of relation between the disease and medicine. If once this medicine will be in overdoses, automatically reactions will come in the form of obesity, in the form of tummy upset, in the form of many other disorders. So in this week, generally we are seeing obesity. What many of the people have been suffering from this kind of disorder. It's not actually disease disorder. Obesity means here many people having that central obesity. Maybe they are having heaviness or fats around the abdomen level. So most of the people, we can observe that most of the people have the same central obesity from the like a rib cage level to thighs level. They are getting more fat because of this regular working nature as well as their lifestyle activities. But still in Ayurveda we have very simple and effective remedies. So for this kind of practices, it is very simple, in Ayurveda as well as in the yoga. First of all, please try to choose proper way of doing called Panchakarma Chikitsa or Shatkarma practices. First of all, it will improve the internal organs health. Also, it will give proper balance in between internal biles, internal wind as well as internal glue. And once you will have good balance in between these through Vata, Pitta, Kapha, obviously your health will be again regenerate. Please remember to follow this kind of two techniques called Shatkarma Chikitsa or Panchakarma theory, Panchakarma Chikitsa. So this actually, if you know well about this kind of practices, many of the practices you can do in your home also. But till you are learning, we need a yoga teacher or we need a Ayurvedic physician to take some knowledge from them. And tomorrow when we are meeting here at the same time with the same topic, we will see the same kind of obesity issues, how to encounter to these issues through our Ayurveda and through our yoga. Let's join to the yoga class now. And sun salutation is our regular practices. Please remember to choose proper way of doing sun salutations. So here in sun salutations we have many other variations, but because of our online participants, in the view of online participants, we are not giving any tough schedules in the sun salutations. So it will be very simple and very easy. Anyone can pick up these practices at any time, morning or evening, anytime you can do. Please remember, when you have any issues, giddiness or dizziness or vertigo or lower back strains or neck issues or any issues around the facial or skull or ear or pumping issues or blood circulation issues, please try to avoid forward bends even in your regular activities also. Okay, take a long deep inhalation, lift your both the arms up, Pranamasana above to the head, Kailasha Mudra. From there slowly bring your Pranamasana down at your chest level, Anahata Pranamasana. So here we have sloka and mantra, bijakshara. According to your free time, according to your belief system, you can try to learn these techniques, or you can follow only physical exercises. Om Hiranmayena Patrena Satyasyapi Hitam Mukham Tattvam Pushan Apavrunu Satya Dharmaya Drustaye. Om Hram Hrim Hrum Hraim Hraum Raha Mitra Ravisurya Bhanu Kagapushna Hiranya Garbha Maricha Aditya Savitra Arka Bhaskaraya Namaha. Stretch your arms forward, lift your both the arms up, and from there slightly pull the body up, and from there slightly put a back bend Ardha Chandra or Ardha Chakra. Again keep your body straight. Once pull yourself up and be aware of your health concerns also, and be aware of your convenience. So here yoga is all about your convenience. Then very slowly bend the body forward, put a forward bend called Pada Hasta Asana, and here right leg stretch back called Asva Sanchalanasana, horse riding posture, and back leg straight on the toes, and join your forward leg to back leg called Dandasana or Santulanasana. Then very slowly bend the body completely down towards the floor, Ashtanga Namaskarasana, and push your body forward, lift the body up called Bhujangasana or lifted head cobra posture. So here don't hang the body in between the shoulders, but push your body against your shoulders, lift your chin and further make your back bend, and back leg straight on the toes, and slowly push your body inside called Parvatasana. And right leg is your forward leg now, Asva Sanchalanasana or horse riding posture. Once push your body forward, lift your chin, and back leg straight on the toes, and back leg knee up, join your back leg to forward leg called Pada Hasta Asana, and lift your both the arms and body up at a time. called Hasta Uttanasana once. Completely pull yourself up. From there, slightly put a back bend at the Chandra or at the Chakra. Again, keep your body straight, Pranamasana. Above to the head, Kailasha Mudra, and same mudra bring down towards your chest called Anahata Pranamasana. So with your total awareness, lift your arms up, and with exhalation, wide your both the hands, then slowly turn your palms and rest. Keep them at your thighs. Okay, relaxations. Just take a long pause, inhalation and exhalation. And coming to next level of practices, today we have stick exercises, Danda Yoga Abhyas. Alright, and now when you are doing this kind of stick exercises or chair exercises or using any props inside the home, please try to aware of the electric and electronic appliances. Okay, take a long slow inhalations and exhalations. Alright, this time very simple exercises called, first of all, a kind of warm up. Cheki charanam, wide your legs, keep your sticks vertical in front of the body, hold your stick, just movement of the body, one, then very slowly come straight. Second count, completely give a stretch and slowly come straight. And last count, completely stretch and turn the body towards 180-degree angle and slowly come straight. Opposite side, the same thing, give a maximum stretch and stretch your arms and above back and neck and come back. Second count, completely give a stretch and very slowly come straight. And last count, give a maximum push and turn and slowly come back. Relaxation. One long, deep, slow inhalation and exhalation. Okay, and now our first exercise will be our Nataraj Asana, dancing Shiva posture. So very simple exercise to it will be very useful for the people who wants more balancing in their life, as well as it will improve the kind of balancing balance inside the body. So put your stick in front of you, keep them vertical, and keep your right foot forward, left leg back, and hold your stick with your right hand, front leg sides hand. Then push your body forward, and back leg is your left leg. Lift your leg, catch your leg. So be very easy while doing this exercise. Very simple. When you have your stick, you can do this exercise very easily. And few seconds stay now. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then very slowly come back to normal. And few seconds wait till your breath will be normalized. Long, deep, and slow inhalation and exhalations. And from between every practice, 2 practices, you can do again another way of stretchings also. So that's also recommended. This is what we call post stretches or somewhat cooling down practices. Okay, one long deep inhalation this time. Again, put your stick vertical in front of the body and put your left foot forward, right leg back. Hold your stick with your left hand. Then lift your back leg and catch your back leg ankle. Then right, lift your leg up and few seconds stay here and point your toes up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And relaxations. Enough. Very slowly straight, so come back. Take a long, slow, and deep inhalations and exhalations. Again, few seconds. Relax your body. Long pause. And coming to triangular posture, Trikonasana. So through the stick, which is very, very simple and very easy. So here you can keep your legs in medium distance or long distance also, but according to your convenience. Then this time turn your right foot to the right side and keep your stick on the neck. Like when you have good sticks, so try to increase your right side stick portion. Okay, and now towards your right side, bend the body and put your sticks on the floor just next to your foot. On the sticks, completely drag the body down and stay now. And look up and few seconds feel relaxation in the posture. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and very slowly keep your below hand on the knee. Then slowly get up and relaxations enough. Just keep your sticks out and few seconds rest your legs, or you can use calf raises also as a relaxation. Few seconds relax. And opposite side is same thing. Choose proper way of stretching of the legs. Turn your left foot to the left side In between the legs, create like medium space or like long space according to your interest. And again here also, like increase your left side stick part. Properly use your both the hands to put your stick on the stick. Now towards your left side bend, put your stick closer to the left foot behind and completely drag the body till your ankle and feel very relaxed in the posture because your body weight sustain will be on the stick only. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and relaxations enough. Keep your below hand loose and put them on the leg. Then very slowly get up and come back to normal. Then very slowly relax your hands, relax your body. Just long, slow and deep inhalations and exhalations. Alright, now coming to last two exercises. So today we have that simple and very easiest practices. One is Seshankasan stick variation, Danda Seshankasan. The second one is called Ustrasan. Very simple and very effective. Alright, first sit on the Vajrasan or on the calf muscle. When you have knee issues, avoid these practices. So take a long, deep, slow inhalation, exhalations. Alright, so here while using this stick in the Vajrasan's variations, it may reach a somewhat, it may looks like Mandukasan variation also, but still we can create more advanced exercise also like with this stick. But here we are doing Seshankasan as well as one way it may go to Mandukasan first variation. So basically the stick will create an even pressure at the lower abdomen level. Put your stick in like inside towards the lower abdomen. Alright, try to lift your chest up and turn your both the hands inside and press your stick inside and very slowly bend the body forward and try to put your head on the floor and keep giving the pressure that should be sensitive pressure and stay now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and relaxation. Lift your head, then very slowly come up and once relax your body. Then few seconds sit straight properly. And take a long inhalation, exhalation. Then soon after that, stand on the knees and use your stick as a supporter on the lower back. Turn your stick back and properly hold your stick with your two hands and contract your two hands. And in between your legs, be very convenient, like give distance, be very convenient distance. Now try to push your body forward, lift your chin, turn the shoulders back and few seconds stay now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and enough. Very slowly come straight, relaxations, enough. Then one long, deep and slow inhalation and exhalation. Then leave your sticks out. Then slowly keep your both the legs together and sit on the knees. From there slowly release your posture by keeping your legs out. Then soon after that just go to your knee turns. Fold your legs, keep your both the arms slant back towards your right side, towards your left side. Just go for your knee turns and trunk twists to give more relaxation to the spinal cord below region and the knees and relaxations enough comes to that. Just long, deep and slow inhalation and exhalation. So here we are now at the angle of pranayam, breathing exercises. So be very convenient whatever posture you are taking, lotus or half lotus or vajrasan or any other meditative posture or convenient posture. You can use any surface, chair or bed or floor, or still you can choose proper wall also to keep your back straight. Basically wall will give good support. Okay, take a long slow inhalation. Here also we have mantra chanting and sloka and bijakshara. According to your belief system you can follow all these or you can follow only physical exercises. Alright, take a long inhalation, exhalation. Om Kesavaya Swaha. Om Madhavaya Swaha. Om Narayanaya Swaha. Om Adya Samadhi Tatpala Siddhyadham Asana Purvakan Pranayamadiyam Karishye. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Then slowly keep your hands down and long and slow deep inhalation and exhalation. Like in other words, this sloka and mantra saying that yoga exercises, postures or pranayam, breathing exercises or kriyas, cleaning techniques or advanced techniques, bandhas or mudras or still advanced techniques in the yoga text what has been giving. Actually, the purpose of all these techniques, all these practices are not keeping us only physically healthy or mentally healthy, but there is a definite goal, definite purpose called spiritual upliftment. Generally, what we call realization or nirvana or samadhi. So, to reach that level, one should be aware of the physical health as well as mental health and social health. So through yoga platform, these all levels will be very easy because we have many exercises to keep our physical body fit. We have many exercises to mind fit. We have many other meditational practices to go beyond the mind also. But only the practitioner who has that consistency in their practices should come to know everything. Right. To shoot this pranayam, I am requesting my technician to come just straight in front of me. So here we have two exercises, our pranayam. One is Kapalabhati Kriya Abhyas. Second one is Bastrika Pranayam. And these two are somewhat, one is saying that sharp exhalation, one is saying that sharp inhalation. So just we are doing these two. One is Kriya Abhyas, frontal brain cleaning technique, and one is Pranayam Abhyas. So this class is like a general yoga class, but according to your physical system, according to your physical problems and diseases or disorders, you can choose proper way of doing, or you can choose right text from the right yoga teachers. As well as before starting any kind of practices, please take advice from your physician also. Okay, take a long, deep, slow inhalation, exhalation. Just keep your both the hands in Chin Mudra or Jnana Mudra, or you can still keep your hand, lock your knees to keep your spine erect. So here we have Kapalabhati chanting and Bastrika chanting. Kapalabhati is saying that Bastrava Loha Karasya Rachapurau Sasambhramau Kapalabhatir Vikyata Kapadosha Visoshini. All kind of phlegm level disorders will be totally eradicated from the body. In basically we have 5 levels of this kind of phlegm or mucus or glue. One is around the rib cage, after that chest, after that throat and facial, and after that skull. So with this through one like Kapalabhati, only one technique can able to give that kind of health, but only the way is how we are doing is very important. Second thing is Bastrika. This is also a kind of very good pranayam, saying that Vata Pitta Slashma Haram Sariragni Vivardhanam Kundali Bodakam Kshipram Pavanam Sukadam Hitam Brahma Nadi Mukhe Samasta Kapadyar Gala Nasanam. So it is also triggered the same phlegm level, also it's triggered towards the bile level as well as wind level disorders also. So only again with the only Bastrika also anyone can be very healthy, but the way how we are doing very important. Just before your meditation practices or puja or your mantra chanting or your remaining practices, you can choose these two practices, Bastrika and Kapalabhati, to keep yourself fit as well as to keep your lungs also fit. So coming to the practices, physical exercises are very simple. First keep your positions right and be very convenient while doing this exercise. And now coming to like 10 strokes of Kapalabhati for sharp exhalation, slow inhalation. Right, keep your positions right. Starting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just long, deep inhalation and exhalation. Then second spell, same 10 strokes, starting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again, deep, long inhalation, exhalation. And last 10 strokes of Kapalabhati, sharp exhalation, slow inhalations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last counts, 10 relaxations in out. So during this kind of exercises, sharp inhalation, sharp exhalations or any kind of other exercises, please remember your health concerns. So when you have high blood pressure or low blood pressure, or when you have ear issues or any facial or skull issues, heart pumping issues as well as heart elements, please remember to take care while doing or avoid the practices. So coming to Bhastrika Pranayam, Bhastrika is a bellows breathing. So at a time we are taking large amount of oxygen, we are filling the lungs, then after that we are slowly vacating the lungs. So it is a sharp inhalation. So completely opposite side process of the Kapalabhati. Keep your position straight. Alright, starting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just long deep inhalation and exhalation. And second spell starting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then one inhalation and exhalation. So coming to last 10 strokes, last spell. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And few seconds break. And soon after your breathing exercises, again some more time, please create some more time to do dharana practices if you know well, or please do mantra chanting or meditation practices or any other practices which belongs to concentration or which belongs to set your mind properly. And coming to next exercises are very important exercises are yoga nidra or power nap. You can choose some more time to give relaxation to the body and mind through these two techniques. One is yoga nidra or power nap. Once you will able to finish your total yoga chart, and please try to provide 15 minutes time to half an hour time to take bath, and from there further 10 minutes time to take breakfast. But this timings totally depend on the person to person how they are doing the strength level and intensity level in the practices. In the afternoon, please remember to do yoga nidra or to take power nap before your lunch time, instead of jumping into the mobiles or any unwanted chit chatting, unwanted works. So please try to create some more time to give proper relaxation to the body and mind. Basically it will improve the quality of concentration and quality of the work also. In the evening, once you will be able to finish your day affairs and day activities before your dinner time, again please try to create half an hour time to do your self yoga exercises. Please remember in your self yoga exercises, according to your flexibility you can do any exercises, but please try to add these exercises also: back bendings, inversions, leg stretchings, and very simple breathing and breathe out pranayam practices also. And tomorrow when we are meeting here at the same place at the same time around 9:30, 9:40, so we will see still more good exercises in regarding obesity through Ayurveda, in regarding obesity through our yoga also. Thanking you all to provided me this wonderful time and opportunity, and stay away from the bad habits and do yoga also. Thanking you all.